Well, great to be back on Say Eben Media Sports Extra on YouTube, and like I always do, it's always ready to serve you the best of sport and content. Today, I'm not going to talk about football, no. Today, I'm going to talk about athletics. Yeah, I have great interest in athletics, and the conversation is going to be about the future of Ghana athletics, the direction that I think will be the best for Ghana athletics, new projections that will help elevate Ghana athletics and also get us to that point whereby we have trust in the process, and that trust will eventually get us to the level where we'll be getting world champions. We will get to see Ghana win a medal at the Olympics. Every country has an advantage that makes it so easy for the country to flourish or excel in a particular discipline. Take Kenya for an example, or if I'm to use Kenya as an example, they are good in the long distance events because of climate, because of even their physiological makeup, their body type. Take Ethiopia, same reasons. Now, if you want to use Ghana as an example when it comes to football as a discipline, we have the competitive advantage. We used to have it in abundance because of our exposure to football. We were exposed to football more than some of the African countries. We have the early contact with football, so that gave us the competitive advantage compared to other African countries. But these days, other countries have also picked up because now we are in a global world, and they've also picked up because of proper investment in infrastructure, in empowerment of coaches and even athletes or footballers. So these days, you don't get to see that too much disparity if you compare Ghana to some of the African countries. These days, Ghana will play against Comoros, and the outcome is that Comoros usher Ghana. It was unheard of in the 90s, in the 80s, and in the 70s. So Ghana as a country, we are so blessed to the extent that we are not only good in football, we are solid in boxing, we are solid in athletics as well. But because Ghana is a football-driven nation by passion, and Ghana, if we get that establishment to any activity very early, that activity becomes the heartbeat of the nation. That is why there is this saying that, in our local language, that Ghana, the omuji utuma eldin some besi some adwin. So because we had the close contact or early contact with football, we accepted football and we hold on to football religiously compared to any other event or sport. So Ghana is a football-driven nation. We need to look at the past and consider other disciplines and how those disciplines have been so beneficial to the cause of Ghana, have been so important to Ghana. Take boxing as an example. How DK Poison alone was able to feed Ghana. DK Poison as a boxer, how his package or money from his world title was able to take care of Ghana under Ignatius Kutu Echampon's regime. And DK Poison was a boxer. Take the impact of Azuma Nelson. Take the impact of Clement Kote, Prince Amati. Several examples. So we are at a juncture or a junction where football is a bit shaky. And I think this is the perfect time for us to consider giving enormous support to other disciplines. Disciplines who have the track record, who have the profile, who have contributed their quota to the development of Ghana, socially, economically. And athletics and boxing must be considered. I think this is the perfect time. Take the Olympics as an example. The Olympics is an international event, and we've won 5 medals at the Olympics. Out of the 5 medals, boxing alone has given us 4 medals, with football giving us only 1. That was in Barcelona 92. So boxing alone has won Ghana 4 medals at the Olympics. Eddie Blake, Clement Kote, Prince Amati, and recently Samuel Techi. Now, one would ask that when is athletics going to win us a medal at the Olympics? When are we going to see that? We are yet to see or experience that because the support given to athletics is not the best. It is not the best. I want to be apt on this one. I don't want to massage issues. It's not the best, because if we want to win a medal at the Olympics, Charlie, seriously, we ought to do more financially. We can't have our athletes on national television begging for support, begging for money. Who does that? So if we have such moments in our terrain, then of course it's always going to be difficult for our athletes to win a medal at the Olympics. But I will not agree with anyone that we do not have the talent. Potential-wise, we have it in abundance. There's one chap from Ghana. He completed Agri Memorial, was with University of Ghana, Legon, and traveled overseas to the USA, I think to Western Texas College. James Dadzie recorded 19.79 seconds in 200 meters. In 2023, till date, it remains a national record. The national record, I think, before James was held by Joseph Polama, which was 20.08 seconds. And James came in, broke that record, and established 19.79 seconds, the fastest in 200 meters in Ghana's history. Usain Bolt, who holds the fastest time in 200 meters globally, his time is 19.19 seconds. So if we have a young chap who, despite the disadvantage in place for Ghana athletics, was able or has been able to record 19.79, what makes you think that if there is proper investment, if there is proper structure in place, this boy cannot win Ghana a medal at the Olympics? What makes you think? that this boy cannot win Ghana a medal at the Olympics? What makes you think that it is not possible? And we can also even use Ignatius Gaza as an example. He won Ghana a medal at the World Athletics Championship. But at a point in time, he got frustrated. And eventually, he had to naturalize for the Netherlands because he was frustrated. The support was not enough. The support was not coming. So we are so blessed. We are blessed so much as a country. And football, though, is the passion of the nation, there are equally disciplines out there who have contributed their quota socially, economically to the growth of Ghana. Boxing and athletics. And the time is now. If we want to experience a medal at the Olympics, I believe the time is now. Ghana athletics, they need to wake up and do more. Present proposals upon proposals to government. Have a structure in place for our athletes. For how long are we going to rely on the universities in USA to refine our athletes? I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but for how long? Can't we establish a performance center in Ghana, an athletics performance center or an athletics university? We can have one in the south, one in the north. That will help us in shaping our athletes. Can't we have a proposal in place, scholarships in place for our coaches? The time is now. Look at the talent pool at our disposal at the moment, even with the sprints. Benjamin Azamati, Joseph Polamwa, Fusenu Ibrahim, Edwin Gadayi, Solomon Hamon, Barnabas Age, Safo Ansa. Look at the number of sprinters available. The incredible performance of Rosa Moniwa Yeboah. For a Ghanaian girl to jump a height of 1.97 meters, and you think if she gets the support and there is consistency and we have a proper plan in place for her. The last time she went to the Olympics, she went to the Olympics without her coach. And you were expecting her to perform well at the Olympics. So we need to wake up, Ghana athletics. I'm not saying you are not doing your best, but your best is not enough. This is the time. This is the time for Ghana athletics to bombard the Ministry of Sports. Approach them. There should be an invasion because we cannot afford to miss out on a medal. We cannot afford to miss out on a medal. It should be a project. The next two Olympics, put plans in place, and I think athletics will also win Ghana a medal at the Olympics. I rest my case.